Elections in Washington County, Tennessee undergoing some change thanks to a new device approved by the Washington County, Tennessee Commission. They're called poll pads. Election officials say they should make lines at the polls quicker and elections more secure. John Janko has the latest on how it could change your trip to the voting booth.
Thursday night, Washington County commissioners voting unanimously to spend over $70,000 on poll pads for the county's polling locations. But what are they? Washington County Election Commission Chairman Gary McAllister explains.
It's just a way to help eliminate human error and to make sure you have the correct ballot. It has nothing about your candidates you're voting for or anything like that.
The poll pad is an iPad with a scanner that allows election workers to scan a state ID, usually a driver's license, to better verify the person voting. He says the device helps avoid mistakes if a voter shares a name with others in the county by verifying addresses from the ID.
This is the correct address. They'll ask you to sign this pad, and what they'll do is once they get that, they will press a button, print it out. They'll print out your ballot.
McAllister says the technology is entirely separate from the voting booth, so procedures inside that will be the same as past elections. The poll pad also keeps a count of people coming through the polling site. That means the election office spends minutes instead of weeks making sure voting totals are accurate. He says it will lessen time spent at the polls.
It'll work faster, eliminate some paper that you have. A lot of us remember the old books that you'd have to go through, and they may make sure we have the right person.
McAllister says the poll pads can save the county almost $7,000 in election by eliminating poll worker and material costs. Amid concerns of election security, McAllister says poll pads are a secure system.
Voters of Washington County are assured this is your votes are not connected to the internet in any way. All this is, again, we're just getting your information to make sure you have the correct ballot.
In Washington County, Tennessee, John Janko, News Channel 11.
McAllister said the poll pads may not be ready for use in the May primaries, but he expects they will be in Washington County and polling places by the August primary elections.